Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for getting on. This is your girl, Nikki Nicole, coming to you live from New York City. I'm super excited to be here today for day 2 of the 100 Leads in 7 Day series. So, you already watched day 1. So, we're going to go jump right into day 2 as to what you need to do exactly to get these leads coming to you. What do you need to say? What words do you have to use to get people to raise their hand and tell you, hey, listen, I'm interested in what you have to offer, which is going to be so valuable to you because you don't have to chase people down. Can you get excited about that? So here we go. What do you do after you get approved inside of the Facebook groups? You're going to post a greeting or a thank you for adding me post. This could be a good morning post, because this could be a good afternoon post. This could be a good evening post. You can just write, hey, thanks for the ad. I'm excited. Whatever. It really doesn't matter what you write, because the objective of writing this is because we want your post to do the following things. One, you want to let it's going to let you know ASAP whether or not your post needs to be approved or not. I repeat that again. By posting a greeting as soon as you join the Facebook group, it's going to let you know ASAP if your post needs to be approved or not. Many Facebook groups require approval, others do not. So this is going to give you insight on whether or not your post needs approval. Number two, this is also going to get your profile picture seen in a newsfeed. You want to get recognized by the members of the group. You want them to see that you're active, you're involved, and be familiar with your face. Clearly, you should be engaging in these Facebook groups every day by answering questions. So if you listen to day 1 video, I'm going to give you a quick recap. When you wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night, whatever works for you, go inside 3 Facebook groups dedicated to your target audience, dedicated to the group of people that are buyers for your business, and answer 3 to 5 questions. Every day, join 3 groups and answer 3 to 5 questions. By doing this, you're engaging in the group, you're showing off your expertise. You're letting them know you have something to offer. You're letting them know that you have information that can help them, and you're being a decent human being. I repeat that. You're being a decent human being. By being a helpful person, people are going to naturally look for you, naturally DM you, naturally send a friend request. Make sense? So don't be shy by being helpful by answering questions you know the answer to. Whether or not the question is related to your business or product or services, answer the question. Because as you start posting in these groups on a regular basis, doing this survey technique every month to generate at least 100 new leads within the first 7 days of each month, you want people to recognize your name and be like, oh, well, she's a regular. I rock with her. Once you make your greeting post, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to update your spreadsheet to make a note whether or not your post needs to be approved or not. So we already showed you, and if you haven't watched the video below or wherever it is listed of the Excel spreadsheet I showed you how to create Excel spreadsheet and keep track of the Facebook groups you've joined, how many members, as well as does your post needs to be approved or not, okay? Because at the end of the day, you want to know at a glance whether or not this is a good Facebook group for you to rock with or not. Now, once inside of the Facebook group, you're going to use the following scripts and write it as a highlighted background post. Script number 1. Hi, hey, I'm starting a weekly newsletter to share tips on blank. Whatever your expertise is, whatever your topic is, whatever your industry is. I'm sharing results that I got or others got from my content. Whatever your audience wants, figure that part out. You're going to share results or tips and tricks that's related to your business that you find your audience members are either constantly asking about constantly complaining about, constantly struggling with. Here's the next part of the script. If you're interested, comments below. That's it. That's the script. So here's a few screenshots so you can see what this looked like in real life time. So for me, because I'm in marketing, I talk about social media and internet sales. My script says, hey, I'm starting a weekly newsletter to share tips on how to effectively hold successful classes online, what works for me, and how I get more clients. If you're interested, comments below. Let's all grow together. Now, if you notice, it has a red background. You have to be very intentional with the amount of words you use with a highlighted post, because if you use too many, the highlighted background disappears. Okay, so you're gonna have to play around with it and see what works best for you. Now, just in case, God forbid, your first post doesn't get approved or gets deleted before it even gets any engagement, because sometimes the admins may get in their feelings. Sometimes members like to be straight haters and they're going to flag your post and report it. People like to do stupid stuff. So, as a fallback, here's a question, here's a script that you can use just in case things go left with the first one. Script number 2. What's the number one question do you have when it comes to blank? Whatever problem you can solve or whatever desire you can fulfill. With every product, it's solving a problem or fulfilling a desire. Point blank, period, end of discussion. You need to know what problem your product solves or what desire it fulfills. And if you don't know, then you know you need to go find your competitors' pages, look at their Facebook reviews, go to Amazon, look at the product reviews, go to Yelp, look at your competitors' reviews, and figure out what are people fussing, complaining, or raving about. Make sense? Bam. Next, once your post goes live, you want to save it on Facebook so you can access these posts within minutes. So here's a quick screenshot so you can get an idea on how to save your post on Facebook. Step number 1, you're going to click on the 3 dots and select Save Post. So if you see the red arrow on the top right of every social media post, whether you're on your desktop or your laptop or your cell phone, it doesn't matter. You're going to select those 3 dots. A window is going to open and you're going to select the first option that says Save Post. Add this to your saved items. Step 2, you're going to create a new collection and name it. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you see at the red square, it says New Collection. Select that and name your folder. So if you notice, I got different names for different stuff. These folders are only available for you to see. These are private. I'm not sure if you can make them public, but these are private only for you. This is what you're going to do once your post starts to get new comments. Whatever response you get on your post, no matter how long, how short the comment is, this is what you write. Follow-up script part 1. What's the best email you can be reached at? Clear as day. Straight to the point. No fluff, no fuss, no conversations, no deviating from the goal. What's the best email you can be reached at? Okay? Second part. Whatever response you get, no matter how long, how short the comment is, this is what you write. They gave you the email or they said something like, I'm going to DM you, whatever, whatever, whatever. You write the following script. Follow-up script part 2. What is the number one thing you're struggling with or need to learn how to do right now? I repeat, what's the number one thing you're struggling with or need to learn how to do right now? Now, you may need to adjust the second part of the script to fit your business, but basically you're asking a follow-up question for your own research and for you to use this information to generate content. I hear people all the time, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to write. I don't know what to put in email. This is what you do. You ask the question and you answer it. Point blank, period, in the discussion. You could write text, you could do a video, you could do a photo, you could do a meme, you could do a training, you can do a challenge. I really don't give a flying fart how you give the information to them. You just give them the info. You ask them what they want and you give it to them. That's it. And if you got a product related to the answer, bygone, Billy, put it in the email, put it in the link, put it in your social media posts. Let the people know, hey, you want this problem answered? Here is how you answer it. And by the way, I got a product that can help you further get to that result. Bam, there you go. No need to pitch, no need to try to convince, no need to try to be a salesy salesperson. You're just giving them information and saying, if you want to learn more, here's the link for the product. That's it. Period. Now, the minute you get the email address, you want to copy and paste it, write it down in a notebook ASAP. Why do you want to write this information down as soon as you get it? Because the posts may disappear. You might get removed from the group. Shoot, the person who wrote their email might go back and delete it. Or if they DM you, it might get lost in the feed that you might not even know what the email was for, because people are interesting. They'll respond to your post inside of your DM. So you know how I said, write what's the best email you can be reached at? You get a DM with just the email. No context, no following up, no pre, you know, you know, they're not even giving you a heads up like, okay, hey, I'm responding to your post in this Facebook group. Here's my email address, blah, 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 blah. Nothing. They're just like, bam, here's the email. So if you get a whole bunch of DMs with random emails and some of them being spam, you won't even see it right away. You will have no clue as to what they're freaking talking about. You're like, who is this? Where you come from? And why are you sending me your email? It's going to happen. So this is what you need to do. Write it down ASAP so you can have that information before you either forget or you either you forget or you get distracted or it gets removed. So as soon as you get the notifications on Facebook, go straight to the post. Write it down. Get it out the way. Quick. There's no, because I'm telling you, you delay getting this information, you're delaying getting paid. So you need to figure it out, whether you want to get paid or you want to play games. So as you get approved to new and more Facebook groups, you're going to continue to make your posts. You're going to repeat the process from start to finish. Make your intro, write the survey question, write what's the best email, what can I help you with, what are you struggling with. Continue the process to the point where you have gotten up to 100 new leads. Okay, that's it. Now, I would love for you to share your progress and your results inside of our dedicated Facebook group. So we have a dedicated Facebook group called Money Marketing Secrets. If you haven't joined as of yet, please check the welcome post, which is the very first link listed in here. So you can join and use hashtag 100 leads in 7 days when you're sharing your screenshots of your results, you're sharing a picture of your Excel spreadsheet, or maybe you have a notebook with a list of leads. Show us the picture of the notebook. Show us your laptop or your phone with the post and people commenting on it. Show us your progress, because we will love to celebrate you and reward you and applaud you. And if you have any questions, that is the place to ask. So I want to end today's training with a thank you. I look forward to seeing your results. Look out for a notification for day 2. Do not move on to day 3 until you finish day 2. Okay, so that's Nikki Nicole signing off. Super excited to be here. I'll see you later for the next video. Take care now. Bye.